morning, my dear students. Welcome to physics class. So in this session we shall see 14th question. So what is given in this question is given data B is equal to 0.1 Tesla and radius R is equal to 0.5 meters. Radius is given, B is given, and omega is given in this. Angular velocity is equal to 10 radius per second, and he is asking to find EMF. He is asking to find EMF. So EMF is equal to how much? This is the question. First of all, we already know that EMF is equal to minus d phi by dt. This we know, right? So here, if I take the modulus, then I will get that E modulus must be equal to d by dt of BA. We know this one, right? And here A is radius is given, means it is a circle, right? It is a circle. So area of the circle, what we will get here? Pi r square we will get. So we will get here pi r square. This is the area. And time period must be equal to, we already know that omega is equal to 2 pi by t. Omega is equal to 2 pi by t. Now bring this t to this side and bring this omega to this side. We will get t is equal to 2 pi by omega. T is equal to 2 pi by omega we got. Now try to substitute these things in this formula. Now what we will get? E is equal to B into pi r square by 2 pi by t. So what we get? Pi get cancelled, t gets reciprocated, not t, omega, 2 pi by omega. In the place of t we are substituting 2 pi by omega. Now omega gets reciprocated, so E is equal to B omega square by 2. So this is our new formula in omega. How to calculate E value in terms of omega means we can take like this: E is equal to B omega r square by 2. Now substitute all the values. You know omega, you know r, you know B, right? These three values you substitute here, you will get E. E is equal to 0.1 Tesla into omega is 10 into 0.5 whole square divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 5s are get cancelled. So here you will get E is equal to how much you will get? 5 5s are 25. 5 5s are 25. 25 5s are 125. So you nearly will get 12.5 volts. Sorry, 12.4 volts into 10 to the power of minus 2 is there. So you can give here 0.125 volts. 0.125 volts or 125 millivolts. Because here 2 10 power minus 2s are there here, because decimal is there. So here 10 power minus 2 will be there, here 10 power minus 1 will be there. So total 10 power minus 3, 125 into 10 power minus 3 you will get. So that I am writing as 0.125 like this. This is the answer. Next question. So this is a Biot-Savart's law. Whenever a straight line conductor is there and it is at a point B, we have to calculate, means this is the radius r, the distance of this point from the conductor is t r. It is making an angle theta. This is the dl, is a small length we are taking. This small length is influencing magnetic field at this point. Whenever the current increases, the B value also increases. And dB is directly proportional to I. dB is directly proportional to dl length, dB is directly proportional to sine of angle theta, dB is inversely proportional to square 1 by r square. Okay, if you combine all these things, you will get dB is directly proportional to idl sine theta by r square. Now what we can write, this is the formula. We are removing one proportionality constant, we are removing means we get mu naught by 4 pi. This is the medium constant. Mu naught by 4 pi is the medium constant. So we will get dB is equal to mu naught by 4 pi into ideal sin theta into r by r cube. We will get. Why r by r cube means here I am taking vector of magnitude r. So it should be divided with r to get the unit vector. Unit vector will give you the direction. So that's why I am dividing this vector by its magnitude here. Okay. So this is a vector form. dl is there, r is there, sin theta is there. So it is a definition of A cross B. A cross B A cross B vector is there means what we will write, A bar into B bar magnitude into sin theta into cap. Isn't it? N cap. N cap is a unit vector. Here r bar by r will be the unit vector for us. So sin theta is there already. And AB is there. DL is there. R bar is there. So now you just take it as a cross product. So like this we can calculate the things. Okay. Now we shall see the problem. Now 15th question. So what he has given means he has given one a square. PQRS. A square it is like this, and he said that it is a square, so all sides must be equal to A here. All sides are equal to A, and there is a current carrying conductor at this point. Now there is a current carrying conductor at this point. Now how much current is flowing through this one is, let it is I current is flowing through this one. Okay. Now what he is saying is the distance between this this is the center, we assume this is the center of this square, and the distance between this center and this current carrying one conductor is x here, and this is here to here is a by 2. It is a by 2, a by 2. Now I want the distance between these two things. Now I want distance between PQ and the current carrying conductor. It will be how much? X minus a by 2. Similarly, I want the distance between this RS and current carrying conductor. So whenever it is the distance, if I calculate, what I will get, x plus a by 2 I will get. Okay, x plus a by 2 is here to here x and here to here a by 2. So x plus a by 2 is the distance between current carrying conductor and that square side RS. Okay. Now what I want to find out is EMF. I want to find out, right? So he is asking first to find EMF. After finding EMF, then we can go for the. He is asking EMF only in this question, right? So what is the condition he has given here? PQ is equal to QS is equal to RS is equal to PR. All sides are equal to A only here. Okay, it is a square, and area of this square, how much it will be? Area of this square will be small a square. Area of the square will be small a square, and we know one thing, that is velocity. Velocity is equal to distance by length by time. So here length is A only. Length of the side is A. Length of the side is A. So what you will get here, a by t is the velocity. A by t is the velocity, right? So what we can write first of all, we know the formula epsilon must be equal to d phi by dt. This is equal to dBA by dt, and what we can write here, epsilon magnitude must be equal to b into dA by dt. But area already we know, that is epsilon is equal to b into area is d into A by dt. So this is dA by dt I am writing separately because dA by dt is nothing but velocity, we will get, right? So epsilon must be equal to BVA. Okay, magnetic field induction into velocity into side, length of the side. Instead of BVL we are getting BVA. Okay, and next here I want to find the change in this EMF between this one and this one. What is the change in the EMF between here to here and here to here, right? Here to here I am taking as suppose I am taking it as this one you take as B1, this one you take as B2. Magnetic field induction on PQ and magnetic field induction on RS. So here one circle will be formed according to this one, and here another circle will be formed according to Biot-Savart law, we can say, isn't it? Just before we have seen the Biot-Savart law, right? This will be a radius for that Biot-Savart law. Okay, so the change in this we are going to find out. The change in this EMF we are going to find out. So there will be no bar over this EMF. It is a scalar quantity, potential. So what we will write here is B1 minus B2 into VA we will write. So first of all, B is equal to what we can write here is mu naught I by 2 pi R, actually 2 pi R, but in the case of R we are writing A. We are writing here the distance we are writing. So simply I am writing 2 pi R. But for B1 what happens? For B1 is equal to, this is the R1. For B2 this is the R2. Okay. So now we are going to subtract like this. Mu naught I by mu naught I by 2 pi R1 minus mu naught I by 2 pi R2 we are going to subtract. Okay. So I want to rub this one. Next. So in the previous section we got a B1 value. Now I am writing B1 value must be equal to mu naught I by 2 pi R1, that is equal to mu naught I by 2 pi into x minus a by 2. This is 1. Similarly we will get B2 value mu naught I by 2 pi R2, 2 pi R2. So we get this one as mu naught I by 2 pi into x plus a by 2. So like this we will get, okay, B1 and B2 values. So we are going to substitute in this to get the EMF. EMF is equal to, now what we can write, B1 minus B2 into VA, right? So what we can write here, mu naught I by 2 pi into x minus a by 2, this is 1, minus mu naught I by 2 pi into x plus a by 2, this is another one, into VA common. So you can take mu naught I by 2 pi common in this both sections, right? So we can write mu naught I by 2 pi is common, 1 by x minus a by 2 minus 1 by x plus a by 2. If you take here LCM in the denominator, here x by 1 is there and here x by 1 is there. So if you take LCM, what you will get, 2 is the LCM. So you will get here 2x plus a, and here you will get 2x minus a by 2 you will get. This will be getting reciprocated. These two getting reciprocated. Okay. So when 2 gets reciprocated, what you will get here now? E is equal to mu naught I by 2 pi into 2 by 2x plus 2x minus a minus 2 by 2x plus a again you will get, right, into VA you will get. But this is equal to again what we can write? What we can write here? Mu naught I by 2 pi into, you can take 2 common in this both the terms, right? So you can write here 2 also. Before this you can write 2 mu naught, I am taking 2 common, so 2 mu naught I by 2 pi, that is 1 by 2x minus a minus 1 by 2x plus a into VA you will get, into VA, right? So again you take LCM for this both the things. What you will get? This is equal to 2 mu naught I into 2x plus a minus 2x plus a by, because minus into this one I am multiplying, so minus into 2x is minus 2x, minus into minus is plus a by what do we get here? 2x minus a into 2x plus a we will get like this, that is into VA we will get. So here 2x minus 2x get cancelled, so what you will get here? By 2 pi is there, so 2 will be cancelled, so what you will get? Mu naught I by pi into VA into 2a, a plus a is 2a by 2x minus a into 2x plus a. So overall what we get here is, overall we understand that epsilon is inversely proportional to, it is inversely proportional to, so we understand that here E is inversely proportional to 2x minus a into 2x plus a. Like this we can understand how the EMF is proportional to the things. Okay. Right. Next problem.